Hey everybody, Chris here. Wanted to show a little watering experiment I've got going on. I found this on Mother Earth News. It's apparently an easy way to water your potted plants. You take solid core nylon rope and you put it into a little watering container, and then you take that and kind of push it into each pot as kind of like a little drinking straw. And supposedly the capillary action will pull the water up through here and then down into your plant. And they did some experiments and said that the trees, I think they were they were growing them in the desert, and they had this watering set up on them, and they showed no signs of watering stress over the course of I think a couple of years. So I don't know if this is the right size rope. It looks a little big, but it was just something random I had in the basement. So I pushed it in with a screwdriver, like an inch or two, maybe a little bit further, maybe 3 inches. And then I'll come back out here in a couple hours and just see if the rope is wet. And, hopefully that'll reduce my watering requirements. It's like 95 out today, and it's been 90 yesterday. It's going to be 90 tomorrow. I've been spending basically all my free time watering little potted plants because they dry out so darn quickly. So I'm hoping that I can get this watering chore down a little bit. Every year I try to reduce it a little bit, and I've tried drip tape. I've tried just kind of dunking them in a bucket, and I mean, all these things help, but I think this thing, if it works, should be really easy, because I could just fill this up maybe once a week instead of once every other day, and then they can just sip as much as they need. So we'll see. All right, so here's my follow-up. It's approximately 3 weeks later. Check it out. This American Persimmon, looks like it's doing really good. This one's doing really good. I try to not water these as much as these two over here. And this one looks like this one's probably dead. This one had a problem where the seed stayed attached to it, and I kind of peeled it off a little bit, hoping it would work out, but the cotyledon leaves didn't really develop all that much, and it looks like it finally died. But so anyway, the experiment was, I wanted to see if the water rope here would do the trick and keep them from kind of like curling their leaves up and looking like they're stressed from water. And I think it worked okay. I'm guessing the ones that were closest to the water jug here are the ones that did the best. Like this one did really well, this one looks really well. The leaf tips look like they haven't died or anything. And then the ones that are a little bit further away, it looks like they're probably suffering from more evaporation problems. Like this one's got slightly more curled leaves. And then this one, which I think is probably the furthest run, has the most curled leaves. So I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. Like, all I have to do is just stop by, I guess, every maybe 4 days now and top this up, which is a lot easier than before, where I had to water these basically every single day. Wow, Iris got a big stick. She loves her sticks. So yeah, I think I'm going to continue with this, and I'm probably going to extend it into the potted plants I have in the front yard. And the recommendation on Mother Earth News was to actually get some plastic tubing that's a little bit bigger than this and push the rope through that, so that you prevent the evaporation that's happening right here and kind of direct more to your pot. So that's probably a good idea. And yeah, it looks like this works pretty good. Pretty happy with it. My hope is that these will get big enough this year that they'll be graftable, and it's like end of July now, so that might be possible. They're very small at the moment in terms of diameter. Probably maybe these two over here, and then these four, probably not, but we'll see. So yeah, this definitely eases the water burden. Probably going to do a little bit more of this in the future. It's simple. It's easy, it's cheap, and it seems to work okay. All right, there it is.